Check. See, it's perfect. Look, talking to yours.
Hello, hello. Are you
Perfect.
sure? Is it going to do it?
I'm
How
sure.
do you know?
I know.
Why don't you just do that all the time?
Well,
We just did this.
okay, hold on. I'm going to start, and then you can give me all the shit you want, okay?
No, this is great. We're here.
Hey,
We're
guys,
starting
welcome
now. No, we're starting now.
welcome to the Daily Smash for Monday,
The second
October
time.
10th, 2022. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly. You guys know who I am.
It,
I don't
so
know why we have to introduce ourselves.
We did this, I don't know, because everybody does that at the start of their show.
Oh, they do?
They don't?
Oh, welcome to Regis and Kelly.
Maybe we should stop.
No, maybe not.
It's like a thing.
Okay. Welcome to the Ricky Lake Show.
So because
the Ricky Lake.
That's a blast from the past.
I know.
Ricky Lake.
Or Montel.
Sally
Montel Williams.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yes. Phil Donahue. I'm old.
Merv Griffin.
Well, you're older. Look. He's going from blast from the past here.
So we did this show already. We recorded the whole thing. I sat down to edit, and I go to listen to the recording, and of course I screwed up the audio for the third time.
Yeah.
Tony shot this video when I broke the news to you.
Good luck, Rick.
So for like the third time, I somehow screwed up the audio. I even checked it before we shot our show, like I listened on the headphones, but then I did something, and there's no audio on our show that we just recorded, our Daily Smash for tomorrow. So I'm about to tell Kelly.
Oh, jeez. You'll face the music on this one.
I have some news for you. There's no audio in our show.
You swear to God.
It sounds like this.
You didn't catch it.
You saw me check it, remember? I put the headphones on and I checked it. I would check 1, 2.
Okay, you
check
need to get rid of that thing that you have. This is twice already.
I don't know what happened between the time I checked it and the time that we did it. I feel terrible, but he's shooting this because he figured you would have an interesting reaction.
I saw being filmed and I would have went, what the hell?
There it is.
That's beautiful.
There it is.
That's beautiful.
You idiot!
Thank you.
That's a nice one.
I told you to check
I told you to check it!
You never listen.
Oh, it's our anniversary, ladies and gentlemen.
Happy anniversary. Oh, where's your drink? Where's your drink?
That's okay, I'll have some of yours.
Okay, happy anniversary, my love.
Okay, we broke down.
We're sober.
We're weak.
Sober October.
We're weak.
Well, sober October lasted 11 days. Mm-hmm. So
Tastes
we
like
got
water.
married 2 years ago today.
During the pandemic.
And everyone was, well, not everyone, but a lot of people were criticizing us for getting married during that time.
Yeah.
And we were fine. Nobody got sick.
No one got sick.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary.
I'm sorry we have to do this show twice.
It's not going to be as good, so.
Well, it's going to be better.
Okay.
Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already, because we need more subscribers.
Yes,
we're pushing.
please.
We're closing in on 30,000.
Yes, let's do this.
And
This is how we do it.
if you like tequila as much as we do, you'll love El Cristiano. It's purity, passion, and promise in every bottle. Additive free, no sugars, just great tequila from the finest Jalisco Highlands blue agave.
I have some gossip that I'm going to give you tomorrow.
el-cristiano.com.
My old producer, Thomas Kelly, called me yesterday.
But you're not going to talk about that until tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm doing cliffhangers.
Save it. Good job. We just drove to Scottsdale and back over the weekend.
We had so much fun.
We road tripped.
I ran into, I wanted to see my dad. My dad is so cute. So we just went there impromptu for the weekend.
We met our friend Jackie.
Yeah, she's from Denver.
Mm-hmm.
And then my girlfriends I grew up with, my best friends, Lisa and Christine. They were
Stayed
on
at
the
the
show.
Ondas, which is really nice.
Really nice.
In Scottsdale.
The Ondas. It's
Yeah.
so nice. I didn't even know it was there. And it was really, really nice. So I took you around. You liked it.
Yeah.
My cousin Tony loved it. And his...
Tony and Rebecca came with us.
Yeah, Rebecca loved it.
We celebrated your birthday again.
More birthday, man.
Well, Lisa's really.
Oh yeah, and then we celebrated Lisa's.
So
Actually, we had the
we
cake
took
presentation.
we took a picture outside of this place called Kala, and it was like this.
Bunch
And
of us
I had this dress that was low, kind of hanging.
that we just bought that day.
Yeah, at Intermix.
Uh huh.
And it's like a gouge 88 or whatever. And my boob, right boob is totally out.
I think it was your
Totally out.
left boob,
Yeah, my left boob.
completely exposed, nipple completely exposed.
The whole thing.
And there are like 8 pictures.
And my girlfriend, who can't read, she needs glasses, was going to post it. And she sent it to her daughter, and her daughter goes, "Oh my God." And my girlfriend, Lisa, was dying laughing. Yeah.
How about you gave her that box for her birthday?
Oh, so my girlfriend has been married. Her gynecologist. Remember the girl I told you about, the 13,000 square foot house?
And married her
She's the-
gynecologist?
Yeah, married her gynecologist.
Yeah.
She's been married for so long. And, I asked her, I'm like, well, what do you do? Like, all the time. Like, what do you do? What's your daily routine like? I clean the 13,000 square foot house. That's what I do. I go, do you guys go out to dinners? Do you guys travel? No.
No.
I'm like, so, like, you've been married for a long time. Like, do you have sex? And she's like, just on Wednesdays. I go, Wednesdays? She's like, yeah, same thing, same position.
Oh, you can't. Are you really telling everyone what she told you about that?
I thought it was hilarious. So, I buy her a Beaver Box.
Beaver Box.
It's called Beaver Box. Actually, I think someone gave it to me and I
No, you-
gifted it. No,
You-
I did.
You did a promotion for them.
Yes, I
They
did.
paid you to
Yeah.
talk about it. And
Yes.
they sent you one. And
Yes.
then so that was the big
Eric
gift.
Colbert is one of my friends. He lives in West Hollywood. He's a DJ, and he was working for. So anyway, I promoted this thing called the Beaver Box, and it has lube, it has vibrators, it has all the accoutrement
Yeah.
that you would need as
It's,
a woman.
it's an X-rated gift.
So
Sort
she
of.
got so embarrassed. I wish I had a camera on me at all times. Like
That would've been
she
good.
was like, "Oh my God, can I have a couple drinks before I open this?" And then we were just teasing her about the Beaver Box.
Yeah,
all
about
night.
using it if she
Use it.
needed lessons.
Yeah. I'm like, "Do you want me to show you a tutorial on how to use the Beaver Box?" She goes, "God, no."
So we went for brunch Sunday. Kelly wanted to take me to Pizzeria Bianco, which is apparently a
No,
very
my
famous.
cousin Tony's he's my nephew. I call him my nephew because my cousin's my first cousin. His
He's like
kid.
your brother.
Yeah, he's like, but I call him my nephew.
So one of his sons goes to
ASU,
Yeah.
downtown Phoenix, where I used to work. Right when I graduated college, my first job was
Yeah.
working at the Arizona Republic, and I was an account executive for advertising, and I won all kinds of awards. But
You were the
I was
salesman
a
of the
sales-
year,
I
right?
was, for 3 years in a row, I was salesperson of the year at Gannett Newspapers. It's on my LinkedIn. I did win those
Impressive.
awards. I
Impressive.
was a hustler. I was a go-getter back then.
Yeah.
Then I went to Scottsdale. I transferred. I got a promotion, actually. Anyway, so that's either here nor there. But regardless, downtown has changed crazy. Right? Like,
You guys
it's-
said you didn't recognize
I didn't
it?
recognize it. It's like a big city. And
The neighbor-
and they've taken Arizona State University, and they even made U of A as a satellite campus
Right there.
all around there. It's huge. It's like
It looks nice, and it was where you used to work. And Tony said he would never hang out in that neighborhood ever growing up because it was a bad neighborhood.
Well, I went to St. Mary's, so my mom, the church there is the Basilica, and my mom and dad went to grade school there. I went to high school in St. Mary's, but not that one. I went down the street. But yeah, that neighborhood was kind of
So let's show the
Sketch.
video that we shot of you outside your former employer, office, whatever. You're outside your former office. What?
Hey guys, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and when I first graduated college in 1997, this is where I worked. I worked at the Arizona Republic. It used to be a newspaper. We used to have a printing press, and we had AZ Central, we had Cars.com, and I worked in the car division. So I used to do advertising for car dealerships. And this is where my office was, right up here. And now it's 12.
They have a news studio there, but
And it's still AZ Central. So
that
it's
probably
still,
wasn't here when you were here,
No,
right?
they didn't have Channel 12 studio. But
Yeah.
it's totally, completely different. They had that Sheraton right there. They always had this theater. And this is where my mom and dad got married, and we went to grade school at St.
Wow.
Mary's. It's a basilica, so if you're Catholic, The Pope has to. It's got to be so many years, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but a basilica's got to be like so old, and it's the Rome coins it as a basilica. So it's really a beautiful church in there. I'm gonna take you in there, Rick. That's where I got baptized.
No kidding.
Yeah, and now it's all like ASU, U of A. So this was never here. So
Your cousin Tony was saying he never dreamed he'd be hanging out in this neighborhood because it was really bad. And it looks nice.
yeah, this was okay. This was always downtown. That way was like Watts, city of Compton. Keep on
Yeah.
Compton, yeah.
So that's where your parents got married, right
That's
there.
when I went to grade school. I went to high school down the street, St. Mary's, but yeah.
Was this here?
No. Okay.
So that restaurant where we ended up at is where we had brunch today.
Yes.
And I just want to get it right. It was at the Sheridan Phoenix downtown on North 3rd Street. It's called Carcara. It was only their second Sunday brunch.
And
They
the reason
just-
why we liked it because there was a DJ out there and we had music and it was open.
But the
and
food was incredible. I had this burger with an egg on it. Oh, and then there's video actually. I wanted to see if I could bite the whole thing without
Yeah,
spilling
yeah.
it. All right, I'm gonna attempt to bite this and not get it on me. I don't know if my mouth is big enough.
You got a big mouth.
Oh yeah, it's big enough.
It's big enough. Oh, is that an egg on it?
No problemo.
Yeah, right. We'll see. Eat the whole thing. Let's see if we don't get it on you.
So,
And I had a Buddha feast, and it had like vegetables. It was gluten-free, vegetarian, but I got salmon on it. It was fantastic. The food was amazing. The food in Arizona, you guys, is so good. It's so yummy. It's so delicious.
and then Tony ordered that dessert that was like a cinnamon bun with
Yeah.
nuts and crunchy.
So we had dinner at this place called Ocean 44, and when I was single, when I was like 23, after I got divorced from my first husband, I went out with this guy named August from New York, and Dennis Mastro was my first client when I transferred to advertising. He was on Pinnacle Peak Mastro's, if you guys ever know Mastro's.
Great steakhouse.
He sold it for, I don't know, a lot of money, and now he's I just, when people sell their companies, I don't understand how there's not non-competes, because he's doing it but better.
Well, there usually is for a period of time. So maybe he had a no-compete or non-compete for 2 years. Sometimes it's 6 months.
Yeah. So, but this food is way better than Mastro's, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Those buns and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We had a lot of great meals. There's
Yeah.
great restaurants in Scottsdale.
So good.
And
Well,
Phoenix,
Eddie V
yeah.
started there. My friends that I grew up with started True Food, which is Fox Restaurants. So there's like Blanco. If you guys are from Tennessee, you guys would know it. True Food, Sauce, North, Italia. I grew up with those people, and I ran into them, and Rick met them.
Yeah, at the Waste Management golf tournament.
I've gone, like, she's Emily Stoll is her name. She's really cool. And
They
we
sold
went to
it-
grade school together. We went to Catholic school all of our lives, and we did confirmation, everything together. And she
Yeah.
married a Jewish guy, Sam
Smart,
Fox.
smart.
Anyway, they sold their restaurant to
For like $200 million,
yeah,
right?
Cheesecake Factory for $200 million. Good for her.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah. It's just so cool to see somebody that you grew up with your whole life really being successful.
So while we were,
Well, she married successful.
yeah,
Sorry, Emily.
I don't know what she did with the company, but maybe she helped make it what it was.
Yeah, she let her husband, she had kids with him, and she let him work.
Okay.
She was a great wife.
So while we were there
Or
downtown,
she is a great wife. Yeah.
while we were there downtown, we saw these cars, Waymo self-driving cars. They kept going by, and I got some video of them.
No, so there's these cars, so you'll see the video.
Yeah, I'll put it right there.
Yeah. So these cars, so we're like, what is the Waymo? Right?
It had
'Cause-
like a thing on the roof, and then something on the side. There was all these gadgets spinning around.
So I asked the waitress, I'm like, what is that? Is that like a parking meter? You know how they have those in San Francisco? Where
Oh, yeah,
they
like
get-
checking.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought. She's, no. She's like, it's a new technology, and it's going to be like an Uber where
It's a self-driving car.
A self-driving car. So you're going to go into a car.
You know they were Jaguars?
They were?
Yeah, Jaguars.
They were
Little
Jaguars?
Jaguars. But
How'd
they
you
were,
know that?
Because I shot video of it and I saw it on the car. It's a Jaguar.
So I thought Ford owned Jaguar.
it looked like it could have been a Ford, but it was
So,
a Jaguar.
anyways, could you imagine you're ordering a car and there's no steering wheel? It just like drives you. Like, well,
I was like, I would get in that car. I got no problem with that.
that's freaky.
So they were testing him, I guess. And
Yeah.
but there was a person behind in the driver's seat, which I'm like, well, what's the point if you're going to have somebody there?
Yeah. So they're testing them because there's one ways, sideways. I mean, it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Waymo. It's called Waymo.
So we're back here now at Pickleball Party Town. And we're excited because this is now on Airbnb.
It is.
It'll be available for rent starting November 1st.
When's our website coming?
Our
up?
website's coming up this week, picklepartyhouse.com.
Because someone took our pickleball party town because
You know what?
Didn't do it,
clearly
and we
not
thought
perfect.
so.
Clearly not perfect.
obviously.
I mean, if you look at the list of things that I did do, it's pretty
Well,
long.
I got you in touch with my trademark attorney.
Yeah. So someone bought the site, and
They're gonna have to give it back.
they're going to have to give it back because we trademarked it.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Second anniversary, 10/10. Okay,
So,
Kelly's
thank
favorite
you.
thing.
So my girlfriend Megan Kelly, who does all my furniture, she owns Citizen House in Huntington Beach. Citizen House, my friends, follow them on Instagram. They're great. If you want great furniture at low
They don't
cost.
pay us. We're just, she likes, they're just her
They're-
friend,
they're
our
my friends.
friends.
They're
and-
my friends.
Yeah, and small business.
I grew up with them in
Yeah.
Arizona, but they live in Huntington Beach now. Anyway, that's either here nor there. She bought me this little Louis Vuitton book. It's story time, ladies and gentlemen.
Virgil Abloh.
This is Virgil Abloh. He's the director of Louis Vuitton. It's a cool book.
Uh-huh.
I was very happy that she bought it for me.
Would that be considered an art book?
It is. It's an art book. Look at that. It's a really cool art book. Look, we have a man, maybe a woman. I
Wearing
don't know.
green?
Wearing green. Running down the.
We're gonna do pickleball paddles in green, black.
Oh yeah, we're doing men version and girl version,
Or
or he or they. It could be
yeah,
intermixed.
whatever you like.
Yeah.
Just black with orange or green with pink.
It could be a they, a them.
Or yeah,
Yeah.
you can be anything you want.
You can.
And play with our pickleball paddles.
Yeah, just
I
play
wanna-
play
can I-
with them, play with yourself, do whatever you want to play with.
Can I read some Smash viewer comments?
Sure.
On YouTube?
Yep.
These are comments from you viewers here on YouTube.
You viewers, I don't think you can say you viewers anymore. That's
you
racist.
people. This is from you people. Wait, I can't say that?
I'm kidding.
This is from Millie Ryan. Kelly, I have a wonderful, kind, intuitive, caring, loving husband, much like Rick. He is a keeper. His interpersonal skills, professional experience are perfect with your inborn honesty, ability to speak from the heart, and you are a perfect couple.
Aw. Happy anniversary, baby. Thanks, Millie.
And then Millie says, Kelly, I love you. You are real, but without Rick, you wouldn't have a successful show.
You're completely right on
But
that
that's
one.
kind of like she complimented
No.
you, and then
Well, no, that was a nice
I think
compliment.
she was reacting to something we had said, maybe.
No,
And then
I find that I don't find that. I could
Millie,
not have
thank you.
successful. I could not do all of this. I would not have that because you edit, you put all the lights up, you get the 4K, you get these, like you do everything.
I set up, I break down, I record it,
Yeah.
I edit it, I feed it.
I would not. You're right. I would not. But
But-
I did have Heather Dubrow when I first started. They wanted me podcast one,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't really have much to say on my own. I need a co-host.
Well, I couldn't do this without you. You're what makes this show amazing. You really
I do
are.
not love this man.
Come here, kid.
Oh, he's just the best.
I
I
love
just
you,
want to
baby.
love you.
Yeah. But I have to read. This is my favorite comment coming up.
Oh, this is the best.
So last week, Kelly, we were talking about. Can you imagine? Because her.
But you guys have to
grandmother's-
listen to this.
Her grandmother's sister turned 101, and I was like, can you imagine what she's seen over her time? I was like, planes, cars, and Kelly goes, looting, rioting.
Yeah, it really didn't happen in the 20s, 30s, 50s, and 60s.
Yeah.
I go, 60s. What I meant was like the 60s is when like things started to turn.
Yeah, all those protests
The
and demonstrations
protests, the
and burning and
demonstration,
all
the
that.
burning, and all
So
that.
this woman wrote, I think it's a woman,
Hippie
Lo
stuff.
Me. Why is Kelly acting like crime just started in 1960? Millions of natives were slaughtered so we could take their land. Wonder who did that. Not to mention there are like 100 famous outlaws. Jesse James, John Dillinger, Butch Cassidy, Bonnie and Clyde. The list goes on and on. Smash and grabs are child's play in comparison. Still wrong, obviously, but come on.
That we died.
Yeah.
Did we die at that comment?
Yeah, that's just.
We love you.
brilliant.
We love
I
you,
love all the-
Lomi.
I love all
we
the-
love you, Lomi.
I love all the examples.
That was hilarious.
So we have this Jonathan Adler bar cabinet here with glass on it. It's pretty cool, and it has these like decorative locks with keys in them. But there's only one key. There was missing a key.
Yeah.
And Kelly called Neiman Marcus, where we bought it from, like 10 times, and she couldn't get a key, a replacement
They
key.
said they sent us one, and
We
I
never
don't think
got
they
it.
never did. And I called them again. They're like, "Oh, COVID. It's the excuse
Supply
of
chain.
The supply chain. Everything's a supply chain." And
So then she posts on Instagram a picture of it and says, "Hey, Jonathan Adler, like I need a key."
Neiman Marcus, I need this key. I
Right.
got to rent this house out. I can't have a half-ass one-key bar. I paid $3,200 for this. Like, I need this key. And you guys aren't responding to me, and you're not talking to me. I was at my wit's end.
Yeah.
So people are like, "Why don't you just go to Ace and make a key?" I'm like, "Oh my god."
Someone said, "Yeah, they just duplicate the one we have." No, it doesn't work
That
like
it doesn't
that.
work
It's not,
like
it's not a
that. So
regular
anyway,
key.
they got back to me. Jonathan Adler.
Jonathan Adler did.
Not Neiman Marcus.
Right.
Jonathan Adler did immediately and goes, "We are shipping you out a key." They did. They have great customer service. These big box retailers like Neiman Marcus are just starting to really make me mad. The customer service.
Oh my God.
And it makes me not even want to shop there.
I'm getting the worst customer service now from the Geek Squad from Best Buy. Like I have dealt with the most frustrating 90-minute phone calls trying to set up an appointment. Like, and then they
So you pay
screw it up.
$250 for the Geek Squad to come out, and they're not even freaking geeks. They're stupid. Okay?
There's been one
They're
screw up after
imbecile.
another.
They're imbecile squad. Okay.
I call them the Weak Squad.
Okay. The
The
weak
imbec-
squad.
They're the Weak Squad, not the Geek Squad, because they can't get anything right. But beyond that, the customer service, like on the phone, trying to schedule things and get answers from people on the phone, they don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
They keep giving me bad information, and then setting up an appointment, making me cancel it and reschedule it because I have an extra camera, and then the guys show up and they're only there for the first appointment, not the second one.
And they say, "Oh, sorry, we didn't bring that the stuff that you needed." Like
Right.
it's a nightmare.
Yeah. Anyway, fix that, will you?
Fix it, Geek Squad.
Okay,
There's
we're
no
go-
geeks.
We're gonna get
Geeks
ready.
are supposed to be smart.
We're gonna use our grill for the first time here at Pickleball Party John.
Yeah.
As soon as we're done with this show.
I'm
The
actually
last
hungry.
element here is in the news.
In the news. In the news. In the news. In the news. I could be a voiceover person.
I think you could.
In the news. Hello, everybody.
I was told that what they often look for is not just a voice like this, like a DJ radio voice. They're looking for something different.
Yeah, you know what? People, I'll be at the grocery store and people are like, "I knew it was you by your voice."
Yeah, you get recognized by your voice.
I get recognized by
That's
my
happened
voice.
I'm
like,
multiple
I
times.
didn't know I had such a distinguished voice.
In the news now.
In the news.
I was all set to defend Kanye West over the weekend when he got briefly suspended from Instagram for comments that I did not think were anti-Semitic.
Yeah,
He
he didn't
explained
think
himself.
so. Yeah, he didn't think they were anti-Semitic.
He was complaining about Jared and Josh Kushner and their behavior at a lunch, and he responded in a way that some people thought was anti-Semitic, and he was briefly taken off Instagram, and he was pissed off about it, and I thought rightfully so. But then he was suspended from Twitter for anti-Semitic. According to what the New York Post said was vile anti-Semitic rant. Kanye West was suspended from Twitter after writing early Sunday that he wanted to go to DEFCON 3 on Jews, just hours after Elon Musk welcomed
What's
him back to
DEFCON 2?
Well, it's a reference to like DEFCON 5 or DEFCON. It's not DEFCON. It's DEFCON.
Okay, what happened
5
to the 2?
levels
Why is
to,
it 3?
to denote the
Why not
intensity.
4?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
DEFCON is a term with 5 levels to denote the intensity of a national security threat. So if you go to DEFCON 5, I think that's the most serious one. So they were at DEFCON 3, or Kanye was.
Oh.
But it was I'm sorry, it's supposed to be DEFCON 3. He went DEFCON 3. So here's what he said. Okay, ready? I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on, and this is all caps, Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. A Twitter rep told the Post Sunday afternoon the West account has been locked due to a violation of Twitter's policy.
You know what? That's such hypocritical on Twitter. I'm sorry. Okay, that might be anti-Semitic. I don't know.
Yeah.
What he meant by that because he's a little freaking Looney Tune, but Twitter is the most hateful, awful place. I got off of Twitter.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, why don't they do that for all the freaking bots and everybody coming after me
Yeah.
and saying bullshit? Why don't they do that?
I
Why
don't
don't
know.
they suspend those a-holes?
They should.
All of a sudden now,
They're-
I'm not giving him any credit, but like, be consistent, Twitter. You guys are full of shit.
This sounds more like a threat against Jews than, I mean, that I understand why they suspended him for that, but you're right. They have to be consistent.
They come after me like
What
crazy.
we've seen from social media over the past couple of years is that they're not consistent, and there seems to be an agenda.
Yeah.
And they're silencing certain people and certain groups, and it often seems like it's not fair.
Yeah.
In this case,
That's what I mean.
I'm not going to defend Kanye for what he said on Twitter. The Instagram thing to me wasn't a big deal, but this is kind of over the top. But I have met Kanye. I told you I interviewed him. He's obviously brilliant, but most brilliant people are also a little crazy.
Well, people got all up in arms because I'm black because I have 6% black in me. People call me racist
Right.
for that.
Yeah, they did. It wasn't fair.
But I am, though.
You're not racist. You're 6% black.
Yeah.
Right. You're also 30% Native American.
Yeah. And I wore an outfit. Oh, what tribe are you in? Well, my grandma was in a tribe. What are you talking about? I'm
all right,
just so
honey.
sick of it.
It's
I'm
okay.
so sick
We're gonna
of these people.
We're going to try and be less controversial for Halloween this year.
I can be Jeffrey Dahmer.
If you want to. Who am I going to be? I thought I was going to be Dahmer.
I could be Molly Ringwald.
Yeah. Well, then I'd have to be the dad.
Yeah, you have
I
to
could
be that.
be the dad.
You could be Doback.
It's Mr. Doback.
Mr. Doback.
All right, on that note, we're going to cut it.
Yeah.
We're going to go celebrate our anniversary.
Happy-
Thank you guys for sticking with us.
Yeah, thanks.
And subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already. We want to hit 30,000 before the end of the year.
Please, please, please.
Yeah. Thanks again.
Bye.